Do you have any regrets coming into mainstream politics vis-a-vis the privacy of your business life?
Mr. Chairman, no, please. I don't have any regrets.
John,
Mr. Chairman,
are you a Catholic?
a staunch Catholic?
Ah, okay. Do you have a firm belief in the rosary, the power of the rosary?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I have one here. Yes, please.
You brought your rosary.
Yes, please.
Are you familiar with St. Francis of Assisi's prayer?
No, that one I didn't get there.
Pardon?
But listening to you in some of the interviews in the vetting committees, yes, you've had a lot. You always say that prayer.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace.
Yes, please.
Okay. You may want to read that prayer. I mean, it inspires me a lot. That great saint.
Thank you.
All right. Do you belong to any of the Catholic lodges? You know, the Catholic Church has some fraternal societies. The lodge, the Catholic Church also has lodges. The Knights of St. John's, the Marshal. These are lodges in the church. Do you belong to any of them?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Apart from being a mass servant when I was young, I don't really belong to any society in the Catholic Church.
Are you a regular
churchgoer?
No, I'm not going to use churchgoer.
Sorry.
Are you an active member of the church? And if so, which parish do you belong?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Just be honest. You've been honest thus far. I mean, just be honest.
When I was in Tema, I entered St. Joseph the Worker Catholic Church.
Before, currently.
No. Okay.
Let's move, because you are the last for the day, correct?
Yes, please.
And we want to finish you quickly.
Thank you.
Currently, where is your parish? You've not been to church for a long time. You know, let's close this matter so that we make progress. You know, let's close this matter and then we make progress.
Mr. Chairman, I currently attend Mary Mother of Good Counsel Church Airport.
Regular?
It depends on your definition of regular.
Okay, so I will define it for you. Do you pay your tithe in the church? They have your records of tithe pay?
My dues, yes, please.
You regularly?
Yes, please.
So, who is the parish priest there?
Mr. Chairman.
No, John,
Mr.
John, not Gojidi.
Mr. Chairman.
John, Gojidi. John.
Mr. Chairman.
John,
They just changed him.
Okay, John, the one they just changed, the one who has just been transferred. Give me his name. You know, Archbishop is listening to us. He's watching, and I know many Catholic priests are watching you and I,
yes,
including all the troublesome Catholics.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, as Member of Parliament of Ayawaso West Wogon, I do attend several Catholic churches in Ayawaso
John,
West Wogon.
you know, you are an honest person.
Yes, so far.
You have your rosary with you.
Yes, please.
We have all sinned.
Yes.
And falling short of the glory of God.
That's true.
Don't do this and that. The man you are going to work with, Eric Opoku,
yes,
he doesn't like this.
Yes, please.
If it is this, it is that.
Yes.
And then just own up, let's move away from there.
Yes, please.
The Mary Magda of Good Counsel.
Yes, please.
That you say you attend.
Yes.
Is that your parish or not? Be honest with me.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do pay my dues.
No, we dues, Catholic dues.
Yes.
Dues at the place.
Church. Yes.
What about tithes?
Oh, I pay my tithe.
At the same place?
Yes, please.
But
I spread it across the other Catholic churches.
No. Menyo, Dumega, me de kuku now, please. The point is that The father who has just been transferred.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Are you now his counsel at large? Do you remember the name? The
No.
one you say has been transferred.
Mr. Chairman, no, please.
The new one who has come. Do you know his name?
No, please. I've forgotten.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with the marshals? The marshallans? Are you familiar with them? Can you say a bit about the marshallans as a fraternal society in the Catholic Church?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am familiar with them, but I'm not familiar with their dealings.
Okay.
What I do know is that my father was a member of the Knights of St. John's.
Okay.
But apart from that, I don't know anything about them.
Okay, so the Knights of St. John's, you must be a member. Though you are Catholic, before you become a member, you have to be initiated. Yes, not any member of the Catholic Church can enter
Yes.
their assembly, their meetings.
That's true.
And then when you are entering, there is a knock
Yes.
to identify you as a member who has gone through the initiation process. You know that?
Yes, please.
And then there is a handshake, a grip,
Yes.
to identify you as one.
Yes, please.
All right. And that is not unchristian, correct?
Correct, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman.
Yes. So it's a fraternal society within the church.
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Let me ask you about your referees. You've written 2 names. How do you know the first one?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The first one has been my friend for over 10 years, and he knows almost everything about me. The second one, too, the same.
When you say the first one has been a friend, specifically what do you mean?
Mr. Chairman, a very good friend.
So you think that a friend with whom you share the same esprit de corps is okay to be your referee? I mean, in your own view.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
I hear you. What about Samuel Dafoe?
Same, Mr. Chairman.
Who is he to you?
He's also a very good friend who I've known for over 10 years.
Okay. What does he do?
He's into oil and gas, Mr. Chairman.
Did you at any point attend KNUST?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
What course did you read?
I studied civil engineering, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so why did you divert from civil engineering to public administration? Because in your educational background, you didn't list it at all. But in your leadership, you said KNUST, civil engineering student, assistant, you said organizing secretary, civil engineering student, 205 to 206. Then you also said Queen's Hall Planning Committee, 204 to 205. So I just wanted to understand why you were saying KNUST leadership, yet it doesn't have any space in your educational background.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I've had a passion for acting and farming for a very long time. And so in my 4th year of KNUST or civil engineering, I had one more paper to write, which I didn't go back to write that paper, and I followed my passion of farming and acting. Hence, that's why I didn't write it in my CV.
Okay, hold on. So, did you leave school in your final year?
I left after my final year.
Oh, so you did the 4-year civil engineering?
Yes, please.
But you had a paper to write?
Yes, please.
Which you did not write?
Yes, please.
Oh, I see. Then you left to follow your passion.
Yes, please.
For acting?
Yes, please.
Okay, then yours is better than mine.
Please, I don't know about yours, sir.
Also, I'm ready to share.
Yes, please.
Because I did become level 300, I abandoned UCC and I went to do law because I didn't like accounting and I was struggling. So I left and I went to follow my passion of doing law.
Thank you.
So I don't have it in my CV too.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So that's what you did.
Yes, please.
But it's not too late to go and do that one paper to have your degree in civil engineering.
Oh, right now I have 3 other degrees, so I'm okay.
I see.
Yes, please.
It may help. You may try.
Thank you, Mr.
It's just a paper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Now, you have also indicated that your second business, you supply building materials and produce ice for fresh fishmongers. So the ice, have you done a factory to produce the ice?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, please.
Where is that located, please?
Mr. Chairman, is in East Legon.
Okay. Is it at where you live?
Next door.
Next door?
Yes, please.
I see. And you've been paying your taxes for KSD Ventures.
Yes, please, Mr. Chairman.
So with the leave of the chair, you'll be able to furnish us with taxes paid from 2014 to date, correct?
Correct, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
You can also furnish us with your taxes paid for Mellow Foods from 2015 to date, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Now, you have stated your name as John Matthew Kofi Seto Dumelo. Is that what you have on your certificate?
Mr. Chairman, on my certificate, I have John Kofi Seto Dumelo.
No Matthew.
On my certificate, no.
On your date of birth, do you have John Matthew Kofi Seto Dumelo?
No, Mr. Chairman.
On your passport, do you have John Matthew Kofi Seto Dumelo?
No, Mr. Chairman.
On your Ghana card, do you have John Matthew Kofi Seto Dumelo?
No, Mr. Chairman.
What name did you register with the Electoral Commission?
John Kofi Seto Dumelo.
So, in the Gazette and the subsequent communication to Parliament, the name there is what?
John Kofi Seto Dumelo.
Now, the letter communicating your nomination to Parliament, have you had the opportunity to see it?
I have, but I didn't pay attention to the name.
Okay. Does it have Matthew?
I may not recall, Mr. Chairman.
It doesn't. Would you want to take the leave of chair to amend the records? Because you are now going into public office and you don't want unnecessary controversy. This is Ghana. People can be petty. They can get at you on anything. You are now being ushered into this new life where anything goes. So, would you want to change it?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable nominee, I grant you the leave to do so, to put your official name in the right order and revert it back to the committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable nominee, I've been an entrepreneur for the better part of my life. I've had some good experiences. I'm concerned about something and I want to ask you. You started a nice business, sole proprietor, 1984. You are not yet 40, are you?
Mr. Chairman, I'm 41.
41, very well. You're at your prime age. Okay. And you are doing well. Going into public service, how do you expect this business to survive? Sole proprietorship.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I've handed all the operations to a new person who is now going to run it henceforth. Thank you.
Honorable Domini, wouldn't you prefer to drop this offer from Mr. President so you maintain your seat as an MP and build capacity in the private? Because from sole proprietorship, you're likely to grow and make it a limited liability company. With the promises in your party's manifesto for agriculture, you can tap into it and expand your business and employ more. Don't you think that is a better option? Then later on in life, you come into public service, the executive arm of public service. What do you think?
I disagree with you, Mr. Chairman.
Basis of your disagreement?
Mr. Chairman, because it's always a privilege to be called upon by the President of the Republic of Ghana to serve in a capacity. And in this capacity is the Deputy Agric Minister designate. And I want to do that and do that diligently. Thank you.
What do you bring on board? What do you bring on board? Because you are going to meet an astute politician, very knowledgeable. And in fact, if you check Hansard, this is a man to be feared. He argues with facts. And he's not a man to dilly-dally with. To complement him, you must definitely have something on board. What do you bring on board? The country would want to know.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Already I fear him.
But I'm happy you don't fear me.
If you asked about you, I would have answered whether I fear you or not. So
no, I don't want you to ask about me. You go ahead and answer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I know he's very knowledgeable. I've been listening to him. I've been studying him. And this is a great opportunity to learn under him. Him being an astute politician and a great farmer and somebody who is very knowledgeable in agriculture. I think this is the best opportunity for me to also learn under him and follow that same path. Thank you, sir.
So now, you know your original T. How many of you have been nominated for this ministerial, deputy ministerial thing so far?
Mr. Chairman, so far, just one person, Honorable Kofi Adams.
Your home region, OT?
Yes, please.
Oh, so you are a Greater Accra MP. So your nomination fills the Greater Accra space. At the same time, it also fills the OT card. So you are from Greater Accra and OT, correct?
Well, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chairman, and also Central Region and Ashanti Region.
Okay. John, it looks like you have some presidential ambition.
Oh.
Yes, because because there's going to be vacancy. No, it's a privilege to serve your nation. Don't run away from it. No. Don't run away. You are an actor, a businessman, an MP. Come 2028, there will be vacancy. President Mahama is not contesting again. The field will be open. You are from OT, Greater Accra, Central, and Ashanti. Masa, you speak French. You speak Twi. Oh, you qualify. You are 41. You overqualified. In fact, you will be 44 in your prime age. Wouldn't you consider it?
Mr. Chairman, there are so many seniors ahead of me.
Okay, so not now.
Mr. Chairman, if it's the will of God,
Yeah, all right.
everyone who enters politics aspires to obviously get to the top. If it's
Very
the
well.
will of God for me to get to the top in 2058 or 2064, I will wait.
2058, you'll be. How old would you be in 2058?
Very old.
Because we are hearing Asedu Nkatia, Julius Debra, Eriko Poku. We are hearing Eriko Poku, Julius Debra, Asedu Nkatia, Asedu Fabako, Asedu Nkatia Fabako, Julius Debra Fabako, Eriko Poku also Fabako.
Leader.
So we just want to be sure.
Leader.
So we can now say John Dumelo also Fabako.
Leader. Leader.
Mr. Chairman, I also heard your name.
Don't go there. I'm not on.
Okay, sir.
I'm not on.
Honorable nominee. Just 1 second, leader.
All right. So, John,
I haven't said it. I was just. You are leading the nominee into a very dangerous territory.
He has to leave long.
And the Fabako leader, with all due respect, you are completely out of order.
Oh, very well. That's all. John, you know, my posture has always been that when I get it wrong, and I know I've gotten it wrong, it shouldn't take anything away from me to say I'm sorry. It would help me to learn. I try to watch some of my videos when we are done with the chamber work in the night. If I don't do it in the night, I do it in the morning to check what I did the previous day. Was I too harsh? Was I too hard on myself? Did I do it right? Get some friends to straighten me up. When we mount the campaign platform, the rallies, we sometimes slip. Do you agree that we sometimes slip?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Let me open you up generally and see how you would recall some of the excesses, if any. Do you recall anything politically you've said that with the benefit of hindsight you say, oh, I shouldn't have said it this way, particularly so against your opponent, the former member of parliament?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I remember.
What have you to tell her?
Mr. Chairman, the words I used, I apologized accordingly the day after.
Okay. But they are not on social media.
Mr. Chairman, it's on social media.
No, I mean your apology as well.
It is, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.